What's good? Brian Tong here, and the Apple Vision Pro pre-orders are open now, and that means we learned a whole lot more, so we're going to talk all about it. We got a new iPhone 16 Pro report that has me a little juiced, thinking that new capture button might be something special, and the Apple Watch Series 9 and Ultra 2 blood oxygen feature has officially been removed, so what does that mean for you? Well, I'll tell you what, we've got so much to talk about, but we're going to have to start with the Apple Vision Pro. And even if 76% of you on Twitter said you weren't waking up for the pre-order, it's a new hot thing in the Apple world. Now, I woke up for it, and you can check out the video I put up. And yes, I did pre-order a unit specifically to review it, and I got all the accessories. And I kind of knew what I was getting into, but that $5,300 build, that was wild to see. And if it looked like it hurt a little, yeah, it did. But I told you all long ago, even if Apple said it was starting at $3,499, it was going to cost you a whole lot more with storage and accessories. And then most people who pre-ordered one today, y'all probably spent closer to $4,200 after tax. Now, the pre-order revealed all the configurations and accessories Apple made available on launch. The Apple Vision Pro starts at $3,499. That's for 256 gigs of storage. Then it goes up to $3,699 for 512 gigs, and then $3,899 for 1 terabyte of storage. That is before tax, my friends. Now, Apple laid out everything it comes with: the headset, the light seal, you got the solo knit band, you have the dual loop band, an alternative, a front cover for the cover glass, and then 1 battery, the light seal cushion in 2 sizes, so that's more cushion for the pushing on my face. The very all-important Apple polishing cloth with Vision Pro branding is different than the normal one, so yes, thank you, Apple, for throwing it in. It means a lot. And a 30-watt USB-C power adapter and USB-C charge cable. Now, if you want AppleCare on top of that, and I do, that will cost you an additional $499 that you won't get taxed for. Now, that is in line with how much AppleCare is for a $3,499 MacBook Pro, but just to put this into perspective with what else is out there, I just want to throw this out. The Meta Quest 3 with 128 gigs of storage is $499. The same price as AppleCare for the Apple Vision Pro. The Meta Quest 3, a very, very good VR headset, is the same price as AppleCare for the Apple Vision Pro. Now, on the Apple Vision Pro service page, it will cost $799 to fix a cracked cover glass, but depending on repairs, the cost could shoot up as high as $2,399 for a repair. That's just $1,100 away from the price of the base model Apple Vision Pro, and that's why I got AppleCare. Now, let's just say you want to max out an Apple Vision Pro with the 1 terabyte storage, AppleCare, the Belkin battery holder, and the travel case, and then the Zeiss optical inserts, which luckily I don't need yet. You're looking at just a price around $4,800 before sales tax. Now, you can also purchase additional headbands, light seals, and batteries for the device as extras. And if you want to use someone else's Apple Vision Pro but want the proper size light seal, that's going to cost you $199. You'll go through the whole sizing thing as well through your app. But if you want another battery, right, an extra one, that's also $199, but add on a little more if you need the Zeiss optical inserts for readers. Those are going to be $99, or prescription inserts for $149. Like, we all know this is a luxury device. I feel lucky that I was able to purchase it, but honestly, I'm doing it for the purpose of the review, and it's also cutting edge tech, but at those prices, I do not expect everyone, nor do I actually want everyone to freely just go and use all their savings or max out a credit card just for one. I was like, wow, that's a lot when I put my order through. I felt it. And ultimately, it's not up to me to tell you if it's worth it to you or not. That's for you, a grown adult, making grown-up decisions to decide. So did you pre-order or not? All right, we're going to get into the specifics that we learned since Apple officially released the tech specs for the Vision Pro with the pre-order. But before we do, let's take a moment to thank the sponsor of this video, Anker. Anker is known for their quality power banks and wireless chargers. I've been using them for years, and they are absolutely legit. So check out one of their newest products, the Anker MagGo 3-in-1. This is a 15-watt Qi certified ultra-fast wireless charger that's twice as fast as your normal 7.5-watt wireless charger. The MagGo 3-in-1 is officially certified by Apple. It's compatible with Apple's original MagSafe and will charge your phone as fast as the original MagSafe charger. Your Apple Watch fast charges on this too, giving you close to 50% juice in just 30 minutes. And your AirPods wirelessly charge resting on the back. It's one of the most truly compact, foldable 3-in-1 charging devices with a sleek 6.9-ounce design that makes it super portable. It's about the weight of an iPhone 15 Plus, and it's as compact as an Apple Magic Mouse, but it also can charge all those Apple devices together at the same time. This is made to be portable, and you can take it with you on the go. It also acts as a phone stand when your phone is attached to it, and if you have your phone charging in landscape mode on its side, you can take advantage of iPhone's nightstand mode. This is another great product by Anker, so check out the links in the description of this video to find out more about the Anker MagGo 3-in-1. Okay, let's get back to Apple Vision Pro, and we know so much more about it now. We now know the max capacity is 1 terabyte of storage, right? You have 256, 512 gig options. It will have an M2 chip with an 8-core CPU and 10-core GPU with 16 gigs of unified memory. Now, many reviewers and people who got a demo for the first time, they've been talking about its weight and how heavy it is, but I chimed in on Twitter saying it's not as heavy as people are making it out to be compared to the competition before we found out the specs. And maybe they aren't used to wearing VR headsets that often. I mean, they probably aren't, because you'll feel the weight of every headset you wear. And my guess is held true because Apple revealed the Vision Pro weighs between 600 to 650 grams, depending on the light seal and headband configuration. Well, the Meta Quest 3 weighs 515 grams or 1.13 pounds. So that means Apple Vision Pro weighs 1.32 to 1.43 pounds. The pretty much exact weight that I, Nostradamus, roughly predicted. It's me, Nostradamus! And it's always good when you make the right guesstimates, and here's a look at the weight of Vision Pro compared to what else is out there on the market. But in a twist, kinda, the Quest 3 actually feels more comfortable and lighter against your face with the battery pack add-on, even if that makes the Quest 3 actually heavier, right? It acts as a counterweight to the headset. It relieves some of the pressure from the front because it's, weighing down here, and you don't get that front pressing against your face. So I'm really hoping Apple or someone makes something similar, because it would make a huge difference in long-term comfort. Now, Vision Pro has 2 hours of battery life and then 2.5 for video playback. I don't know if that's less playing a 3D movie. And I mentioned it in my last hands-on video, but Apple's tech spec page says that you'll be able to video mirror what's on the Vision Pro via AirPlay to an AirPlay-enabled device at up to 720p resolution. Now, it was early reported at 1080p, so did Apple change it later on? Like, I'm surprised it's at 720p currently, unless it eventually changes back, because, that's disappointing, but that does include iPhone, iPad, Mac, Apple TV 2nd generation or later, or an AirPlay-enabled smart TV that you can mirror to at 720p. Now, other confirmed specs, it has Bluetooth 5.3, Wi-Fi 6, and not Wi-Fi 6E. Another bit of a bummer when 6E has better distance and better, faster delivery speeds, but most people don't have an upgraded router to take advantage of those speeds either, so I get it, but I prefer it since this is a device that probably won't be upgraded in 2 years. Now, here's a look at all the built-in native apps from Apple that will be on the Vision Pro. We know that Disney Plus is coming, and so is Max and Amazon Prime, but YouTube and Netflix have both decided to not make an app for Vision Pro, and on top of that, they will not make their iPad versions of their apps compatible with Vision Pro on launch. Now, you can access those services through the web browser, but either they're strapped for resources, or they just don't want to play nice and are just waiting it out, or they felt that their apps didn't work the way they'd like, right? iPad to Vision Pro, it is a little different. And the Vision Pro audience is just a sliver of other platforms right now. Maybe Netflix doesn't have the resources after they blew their load on that Squid Game game show that I never watched. The show that was exactly the opposite of the intention and message of the original show. Good job, Netflix. Okay, getting back on topic, Brian, okay, Spotify. That's also another big name who will not have a native or iPad compatible app either. Got to go through the browser. And we know that there will be over 1 million apps available on launch, 150 3D movies, can't wait for that, and then 250 Apple Arcade games. App content probably is going to feel a little light, and it's going to take, to me, a year, maybe even longer before we really see developers learn and understand the platform and take full advantage of it. Now, I personally can't wait for Demio. This is a virtual tabletop RPG to come to Vision Pro. It's reportedly on its way. It's already been on Quest 3 and other platforms. It's incredible, and the developer said it is coming to Vision Pro. But if I could have one ask, can we get Catan VR on the Vision Pro ASAP. Okay, Apple, pay for it if you have to, because Settlers of Catan on Vision Pro with elevated graphics would be so nice. Cross-platform, do the thing, just do it all. Okay, Apple also offered a few new accessories during the pre-order that we didn't originally know about. We talked a little bit about it. You got their travel case, which looks nice, but is it $199 nice? I'm a little skeptical. It is wild that that case is $200. Looks like it has a drawstring bag to protect the actual case. Okay, I got it because I would absolutely take this thing with me to travel, and when you first order this thing, I needed something. Now, Spigen, they make a killer case called the Klasdon pouch that looks even better, more versatile, even have a little pouch for an AirTag for $90, but it was already sold out, and it's still sold out, so I can't get that. Also, another accessory is Belkin, Apple's longtime partner. They have a battery pack holder for $49.95 if you don't have pockets or you just want to put on your hip. I mean, that battery is honestly heavy. It's more than half the weight of the Vision Pro itself at 353 grams, so you've got to clip it or at least put it somewhere, and it's not going that somewhere in my skinny jeans. Now, we also talked about prescription lenses, and one bugaboo is that Apple says people who wear hard contact lenses should not use Apple Vision Pro and should try the Zeiss optical inserts instead. And if that really bums you out, just think about this. You saved yourself $4,000 plus. Now, if you want to customize the Vision Pro like a boss, you can get engravings in the black plastic sides of the optical Zeiss lens inserts. That's cool, I guess. Would I do that? Maybe. If you still want to pre-order a Vision Pro, the delivery dates have already slipped from February 2nd and to now mid-March, at least at the time of this recording, but in-store pickups near you might just be a few days after the 2nd, so play around with that. And now, for people, there's a lot of you outside of the US, it might not be a good idea to get a Vision Pro because Apple is putting some limitations on you to make it hard for you to use it. The Vision Pro currently only supports English, right? US for language, and typing for Siri and dictation. Only English. The App Store requires an Apple ID with the region set to the US. Purchases on Apple Music and TV apps require the region to be also set to the US. The Zeiss lenses inserts will only be shipped to US locations, and Apple support is only in the US for Vision Pro as well. So if you're out of the country, it sounds like they're trying to make it an Apple Vision no for you. Apple is going to expand its reach most likely before WWDC 2024, with Canada and the UK being reported as the first two countries to get the headset. And from what all my internet friends are telling me, it's going to be a whole lot more expensive in Canada. Sorry. Now, Apple's been releasing videos on its YouTube channel about the Vision Pro, some reactions behind the scenes, but I think the most fun one has to be looking at how it's made, right? Look at how beautiful they make it look, and it's mesmerizing. It almost makes me want to reach in my pants to pull out my wallet and open it up right now. Wait, I already did. But it's just a reminder of how much goes into the making of a product like this. Really, any product from any company. We should really appreciate the time that we are living in and how amazing the tech around us is. You know, maybe I'm in my feelings because I just came back from CES where I saw innovation at every level, from startups to big companies, and it's just incredible. I'm just lucky to be able to cover this stuff and enjoy it with you all. Now, it doesn't mean you should spend $4,000 plus on an Apple Vision Pro. I'm just saying. But what a time to be alive. And I do just laugh at the keyboard warriors who think they know better. They go type, 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 and could never make anything remotely close to what we have today. I know I can't, so I appreciate it. Okay, I know what else you appreciate. iPhone 16 rumors. Sometimes. But this one is worth talking about. According to the information, the reported capture button on the right side, that's rumored, that will be a new addition to the iPhone 16 models, will be more than just a media capture button per se. They said it will be a mechanical button, not capacitive, and it will respond to pressure and touch. Now, you'll be able to zoom in and zoom out by swiping left and right on the button, or focus with a light half press and then activate a recording with a stronger solid press. Like, sheesh! It'll be located below the power button on the right-hand side, and really a sweet spot for when you turn your phone horizontal for photos or videos. The millimeter wave antenna, that's currently in its spot, but that antenna will be moved to the left side to open the spot up for this new capture button. Now, the design is not finalized yet, but that would be a great addition to the iPhone for people who don't upgrade every year, and could be a compelling reason to upgrade depending on what other functionality they might give to it. But I love the rumors that it could be a mechanical button with multiple functions. And one more iPhone 16 Pro note: reports from Korea claim that there will be a new 2 terabyte maximum storage option for the 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max. Now, this rumor comes from reports that Apple has switched to a higher density type of NAND flash called quad level cell that allows for even higher storage models. We have seen this 2 terabyte rumor for a while, so maybe this year, maybe. Okay, and then we've got to talk about this. So much is happening right now, but I got to fill you in with all the latest on Apple Watch Series 9 and Ultra 2 blood oxygen, that ban. As of January 18th, new models of the Series 9 and Ultra 2 sold in the United States will have the blood oxygen sensor disabled. This is in software, right? There's a banner that mentions this on Apple's online store if you're about to buy a watch there, but if you're looking to buy one and you aren't sure if you'll get the one that still has blood oxygen active or not, well, you can check the model number on the box for your specific Apple Watch that you're buying. Now, a new watch with a part number on the back that ends with LW/A, that will have blood oxygen disabled. So you don't want that. There's no way to take away all those Series 9 and Ultra 2 that are still out on shelves at different stores. You just can't do it. But avoid any of them with the part number ending in LW/A. And if you've already bought your Apple Watch, the ban does not impact already sold watches, and the feature will continue working as normal. But Apple still disagrees with the ITC's decision. They believe it should be reversed, and they are continuing to appeal the decision through the federal circuit. But for now, the blood oxygen ban has been reinstated in the US to new models purchased that have the LW/A ending for the part number. Okay, whew, that was a whole lot in this video, was it? Yeah? Well, if you like what you see, give me that thumbs up, subs up, and hit that notification bell, ding, to get all my latest videos when they drop. And if you want more of that Apple goodness, hey, make sure to check out my weekly Apple Bits XL audio podcast with the latest stories and special guests. Plus, you can support all my content with an ad-free version of the podcast, early access to my content, and exclusive content at patreon.com/Brian Tong, and a special giveaway coming very soon. All right, thanks so much for watching. Plenty of Apple Vision Pro coverage coming soon to this channel. So hey, y'all come back now. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace and love.